Hello everyone, my name is TV and welcome to my video of VOD review. Nouns Esports versus DreamMax Esports. I'm sorry if the name is kinda hard to read. So tonight we'll be watching on Nouns Esports perspective and the reason why Nouns Esports lost in this game, in this set. Which actually was quite sad to know that Nouns Esports lost. They were the favorite team on EU right now, and yeah, I'll try to find out why they actually lost, why they, in which part they struggled, in which part they made mistakes, and hopefully it will help anyone who watches the video to realize that yeah, some of this is important during competitive scene, during pro games. Okay, let's look at the roles first, right? So Ender, Adasu, and Toon. Ender, Adasu, and Toon, they have two overlapping roles. So first, between Ender and Adasu, right? Between Ender and Adasu, both of them are supporter players. But because Ender is a pure supporter player, Adasu have to let Ender take the role. And now with Adasu being an attacker, it is another overlapping role with Toon. Because if you watch not EUIC, if you watch WCS, Toon actually played a very good Inteleon, right? The Inteleon was super good that it had to be banned by Onyx. So Adasu being on attacker role means Toon needs to be on a jungle role. Now, I will not be looking into their draft that much, right? I will not be looking into their draft that much. I'll be playing the games on 2x speed. And we'll be watching and looking for some mistakes here and there. I'm going to mute the video as well. Alright, I'm going to mute the video as well, and we're just going to start watching. I'm going to skip this. Now, the first interesting thing here is that Adasu actually plays jungle here. Like, Adasu is playing jungle. Instead of giving Toon the jungle, Adasu is the one jungling now. Now, is Adasu a good jungler? I'm not going to judge about that, but the problem here is that if Adasu is not used to being a jungler, this actually puts a lot of pressure on Adasu. Like, instead of putting Adasu on jungle, why not put Toon on jungle, since it's his role anyway? And even then, right? Espeon has a better laning than Glaceon. So if you put Espeon on lane, I think it will be much better. And either way, I think it will yield the same result. One might say that Glaceon probably is weaker at level 4, but I think it's still the same. The result will still be the same, because like you don't really want to pressure the enemy like how Leafeon does it, like kill the enemy if possible. But if you have a Glaceon, you can just like poke the enemy with the red buff, and if they actually commit against you, you can use the Icicle Spear to clean them up. And like, yeah, this is a normal laning. Now at 9:33, I think at 9:35, and this already started walking to the lane. But like 9:33, now 9:30, because it's a stored power Espeon as well, right? It's a stored power Espeon. You need to be a bit more patient. Like, if like two enemies reveal themselves, the stored power might split to two people, right? That might split. Like in this case, 4 stored power went to the Elagos, one to the Aegislash. But even if all 5 went to the Aegislash, I think the damage will not be enough. The reason why, because Star Power was nerfed. Star Power was nerfed. I think it's because of this. It's just too strong early game. It's just too strong for a jungle to gang the lane like that. Now we can see that Toons is now heading to the jungle and taking the jungle farm, right? But like in this situation, we already know that we can already see, right, that Adazu was overextending here. Like there is no reason for Adazu to be here, especially knowing that the enemy is a Leafeon. It's a very dangerous maneuver. So now, like Addison needs to run ejected, right? That was an eject. That was an eject, right? But the eject went to the wrong way. Like, why do you want to eject and climb up to your team, right? This is a big problem. You just get AoE'd a lot, and yeah, the AG slash and the Leafeon just collapsed on the Espeon. And now, whatever early game lead you have as an Espeon, right, with the level 4 gang with the red buff, it's gone. It's completely nullified now. And now the Snorlax is alone at bottom lane against Tree. So I think this is probably important again. Like I said earlier, the roles on Nouns Esports, right? Probably because Saryu left Nouns Esports. That's why it's very hard for Nouns Esports to actually find like not exactly good team, but like have a good team. Have players that can actually fill in the roles, like jungler roles or attacker roles. Like it's just there's just too many overlapping roles, like between Inder and Adasu with Toons. Like I think the idea of going double jungle is not bad, because we know that Toon is an attacker player anyway, right? So putting Toon on attacker and going double mage is not bad, because Gatlu can play Dodrio, Gatlu can play like Greedon, right? And also can play Blaziken. Those three are good top laners that can dive the enemy. So the weaknesses of double mage can be covered by Gatlu alone. Yes, it will put more pressure on Gatlu, but again, like the double mage will make more sense considering that Toon can play attacker. Toon has a good attacker sense, and Adasu is also like, even though Adasu is a support, like putting Adasu on bottom it makes sense. And yeah, like just let him play like Espeon, for example, right? His Espeon is one of the best. Like he played EXP share Espeon with Side Shock long before it was buffed. So yeah. Now, looking at the level, we can already look at the level, right? Like Adasu is still level 4 compared to the Chandler at level 5, and Adasu still needs to like big space. This is also why I think like putting Adasu on jungle was such a waste. You only take the red buff, and then like EXP wise, you're still losing to the enemy, because you cannot make any big plays that actually nets you some kills and give you more EXP, right? And like Star Power Espeon is not that good in Altaria fight anyway, so they have to rely on getting kills, right, during the 935 ganks. But this is such an awkward position as now for Adasu. Like if Adasu is actually ganking from bottom to top, it makes sense that his power spike is delayed, but yeah, it's just that it was a misplay on the early game. Alright, Adasu actually got some kills. The score actually saved him. But like, yeah. Do I think it's enough? I don't think so. Because right now he might as well just put him on the EXP share and put buff on something that's probably not Snorlax. something that can be a carry defender. But again, I'm not going to review their draft. This play is fine. This play is normal. Just a typical Altaria fight. Typical Altaria fight. Top lane is gone. Right, like Gatlu probably needs a stack, so like giving stack for Gatlu is not a bad idea. Now, this is a very interesting and also a very weird fight. Like I don't know why it's happening, but it's happened. Like right now, if you look at Gatlu, pay attention on Gatlu's movement. Right, pay attention on Gatlu's movement and pay attention on the top lane as well. Gatlu actually went to their jungle, right? Went to his jungle instead of like farming on bottom lane. Like he can actually pressure the Umbreon, right? He can pressure the Umbreon alone. He can also like farm, right? I bet he can actually out-secure everyone. So like if he pressured the enemy, right? If he pressured the Umbreon at the bottom, then at least he'll out-secure everything and get lots of farms, right? And just carry on with the level leads. But yeah, he went top, probably thinking like 3 enemy carries are on top lane. We're on top lane, right? So Unite. Like in this position, I think they should just play defensively. Just keep playing defensively, right? Keep playing defensively. Just keep poking. Don't even go in. Like because of Gatlu's position, they had to actually help Gatlu here, right? They actually had to help Gatlu, and then they had to commit 1 Unite, and yeah, it's just like even after committing 1 Unite, Alice still falls. Yeah, they got Mazo, they got the Leafeon, but like yeah, again, like the Glacian also falls down. Like, is it a good trade? I don't think it's a good trade. They lost 3 carries just for a single Leafeon. Like, that's a bad trade already. Like, instead, like, yeah, like, there were 3 farms here at bottom lane, and probably, right? Probably, the Umbreon could just, like, go top, right? Ignore the fight, or maybe just take bottom. Just take bottom and waste the Umbreon's time. And just like get the farm. Even with three enemy carries, I believe they could hold. Right, I believe they could hold. They had a Snorlax, they had an Espeon Unite, they had a Blissey, and they had a Glaceon that can just like pew them. Like these 2 down. Right, this one probably can also be killed by the Glaceon. Probably the only problem is the Aegisless, but again, like this 2 can probably hold against this 4. So like yeah. Probably a miscalculation on Nouns Esports part. And yeah, like look at the Icicle Spear as well. It actually went to the Altaria instead of the Aegislash. But at least the Aegislash is already dead anyway, right? The Aegislash is already dead. A typical 40 score. A bit of an overextension actually by Gatlu, but I think Gatlu was just poking. The Blaziken was just poking. Like here, Bruv is actually isolated here. Bruv's isolated, like he shouldn't be refilling himself, probably. But like he has a tank, he has to refill himself anyway. So this is such a rough situation for Bruv, for the Snorlax. Now in this situation, like the enemy was actually very good, right? They saw the Glaceon with full stacks, so they just dip, right? They just dip and wait for the stack to gone. Right? That's on the Glaceon part, right? Glaceon part. And look at the Snorlax. The Snorlax had to go in and find anyone in the bush. And instead of collapsing on the Snorlax, they actually are looking at the objective, right? Like if you look at the Blaziken now, the Blaziken is trying to go in. Probably trying to fight, but like failed, and it's just like, yeah, got foul played into like stuns, and yeah, and look at the Umbreon. It was a Ender. They say united the Blaziken. Ender, the Blizzy united the Blaziken and gave the Blaziken lots of shield, but Umbreon just stole it. Umbreon just stole it. Look at the shield, it's so thick. And yeah, it went downhill from there. It went downhill from there because like if you're committing on 5 versus 5, right? Typically if you're committing on 5 versus 5 and also like trying to take the objective, once the enemy stole the objective and once you if your focus is on the objective and the enemy took the objective, you waste a lot of resources and the enemy got the heal, right? The enemy got the heal, the enemy got the resources back, and it's just a downhill fight usually from that. So I think instead of just focusing, like either they focus on the objective or they focus on the fight, right? Either they focus on the objective or they focus on the fight. If they want to focus on the objective, right, they had the Rip, aka a Glaceon, right? And they also had a Snorlax. They can push the enemy with a block, right? Just push the enemy. At least just push the Aegislash. And they also had Adasu with a good secure tool, aka a Psybeam, and of course the Secure King, aka Blaziken, right? So instead of like dancing around like this, they should just like focus on the objective, because that's the only thing they can do anyway. Or just like take the fight. Just take the fight. Either way, it's gonna be fine. Like instead of like dancing around between like objective and fight, it might be better to just choose one, right? Might be better to just choose one. And yeah, like at the very least, they're still bouncing back, which was good. Which is good. They're still bouncing back. Like this is something that a pro team needs to have, right? The ability to bounce back quickly, instantly. Oh, we're losing, let's take the farm. Or just like take a good fight. Oh, we cannot take a good fight, just keep farming. Like Gatlu instantly went top for farm earlier, like here. Right? Look at Gatlu. Right, Gatlu just jumped top, like there's an Altari on top lane. And they see a kill. Toon saw a kill, and yeah, it's just a kill. Toon saw a kill and they took the kill. One dead. Yeah, 2 dead. Espeon's still down. Espeon's down. They took this, and I think at this point, right, like they already got 3, right? They already got 3. They lost 1, they got 3. The sensible thing to do here is just to dip out. Like there's no reason to fight the full health Chandler anymore. They don't have any heal, and it's just like one flamethrower range away, and yeah, like I don't know, maybe like even if they go back, probably they can. Even if Toon went back, Toon would still got hit. But I don't think like that's the case. Toon went in and Toon died. Like this is an overextension. Is it something big? Yeah. Look at like Aegislash is like still level 12, right? Aegislash like level 12 got the kill on the thingy. Probably it's from the passive EXP, but probably also from the assist. I don't know. But like either way, they gave away the positioning because they need to wait for the Glaceon now. They don't have the TP as from the Glaceon anymore. Like level 13 Glaceon is very crazy. And actually level 12 is already crazy. Crazy good, crazy scary. Now if you look at the level, right? If you look at the level, like I said earlier, Ardis is level 12 because like the power, you cannot hit the power spike. You just cannot hit the power spike by playing like, oh, going jungle, I'm going jungle, and then I'm going to rotate to top, and then I'm going to rotate to bottom. Like it's so hard for Ardis to hit the power spike. Meanwhile, look at the Chandler. The Chandler's already level 13. Like level 13 probably doesn't mean much, but like at least like 10% more 10% more cooldown reduction, like at 25% cooldown reduction, it still matters a lot at the end of the day. And just look at that. Chandler is now level 14. Like the carry, why is 14, 13, 12 versus 13, 13, 14? Now Esports is already in a bad situation here. Now this is a very important fight. I'll bring back the play speed to normal. A typical poke, right? A typical poke, a typical heavy slam, and blocked by Snorlax. But now look at this. Right, this is probably something that's not that big, but this is actually very important. Look at Gatlu, look at the Blaziken. Blaziken actually ejected and overheat, right? It hit trees. It hits tree. It hit tree. Like it hit the AG slash, it hit the Chandler, it hit the Eldegoss, right? So now Eldegoss, Chandler, and AG slash need to think. Like they need to think. They need to. Do I commit here or do I back out? Right? But then the healer got caught. That means, right? That means, like in a prolonged brawl, right? In a prolonged brawl, they will have the same amount of health. Like they will not. No one will have any heal. Like none will have heal. The only one that had heal was the Snorlax, right? But like it's already used here. So like in a prolonged brawl, there will be no heal. There will be no heal on either side. And like yeah, because of the overheat here as well, and like the commit on Leafeon just got overextended. Leafeon just overextended and just got killed by the thingy, by the Icicle Spear. Aegislash is such a scary Pokemon. The buff is too strong. And now they just took the fight. They just took the win. And from here, it's just a win for Nouns Esports. Now let's head over to game 2. Again, I wanna be looking at the drops. I'll be focusing more on the plays from Nouns Esports. I will put this on 2x speed until a Rayquaza fight, because the Rayquaza fight is actually very fast. It's not even a fight, I think. You cannot call it a fight. Typical Ender, just like scoring and trading. Now, in this situation, it's actually very bad for Ender. Like the camera was on Ender, and my god, it's very sad. He tried. He even stopped, just like let me die. Oh boy. Now, like I said, even though I'm not going to look at your draft, I'm going to at least question a bit about this, right? Adisu on the XP share Espeon, okay, fine, but like, I don't understand the reason why you put Mamosine on the carry role. Mamosine is not really a good carry. Like if you want a good carry, Trevin is actually such a scary carry. The reason why is because of Curse. Curse is such a strong move. Like even if you're not thinking about the damage, Curse and Horn Leech is such a scary combo, because you can actually Horn Leech twice, right? And Horn Leech is such a scary displacement move. And if we don't want to go Trev, maybe you can also go like Slowbro or Blastoise, but actually they did on third game. But I still think that Mamosine is not a good pick here. But either way, like it's not a like Mamosine is fine, but like Mamosine without the XP share, I don't know. I'm not really sure. Like yeah, they just like ganked bottom, so Toon actually got lots of EXP here, but yeah, Gatlu is still a level 5 combust gun. In this game, it's Brave Bird, right? It's a Brave Bird. Now this is actually such a problem as well for late game, and this is also why Talonflame is not a very consistent Pokemon right now. Like it's not really a consistent Pokemon during the EUIC. It's good, Don't get me wrong, he's just inconsistent. Because it depends on like situations. It's a very situation Pokemon. Like yeah, it technically can just eat all of the double evolutions, like all the evolutions, but like is it really important? No, I think this is much better than the first game. Like technically they're playing much better. Like if you look at Adasu, actually he's getting more farm, but then again he's the EXP share, and again like even with EXP share, he's actually having more farm than like before, in game 2, game 1. It's just like yeah, it's still not enough because again like the memo sign probably is not enough as a front line. There's just not much here. In game 2, actually Nouns Esports is playing much better. Because there's no shenanigans during the early game. The talent flame is insane here. Talent flame is insanely good. Atlas just ripping. But like yeah, this is actually such a scary, this is such a risky move as well. Me and Luke is probably up again, right? But like look at Toon. He's probably trying to hit the thingy, but like because you can't see where the Brave Bird will land, right? So it's also very dangerous. Like you're initiating as a talent flame is not something that is like very easy to do, and it's very crazy. It's very scary to do as well. But like this is a punishment. I mean, look, white card, and yeah, just a punishment all over. Like although like score wise, right? Score wise, Nouns Esports is actually winning here. And yeah, like that overheat was crazy, right? The Aegis should at least press white card, so instead of going to the bush on sword mode, at least go to the bush at in shield mode. Boom, this gone into hit. It's not even full HP. Like yeah. The Levion is carry here as well, to be honest. The Levion is crazy good, to be honest. Like Mazo, Levion. And yeah, like Adasu, probably just using Unite for the sake of it because it's already 320. But like the team should at least follow up the Unite, to be honest. Like even if it's not a kill, at least follow up and make them low, even lower than this, so they will have to go back. Because like yeah, look at the Altaria. The Altaria spawns there 315, right? It's a good thing that DreamMax Esports is not taking the Altaria instantly. Like you have Pokemons that can go in and go out, so why don't use it? Like this fight is actually very good, but here is a big problem. Here is a big problem by Gatlu. Gatlu shouldn't be like. I don't know whether like if you go out like that, right? If you go out like that and you go back in, will you refill yourself? Will you refill yourself and your team? I don't know. Like I don't know mechanically whether you will refill your team or not. But like if it refills your team, I don't think it's such a good thing to do the thing. And again, the talent flame is down again. The talent flame is just down, always down. Where's the talent flame again? Like it just got hit by the Leafeon. Instantly gone. Like right now it's just a Rage Rock anyway, just dip and focus on the Aegislash and make the enemy overextend. If you cannot get the Aegislash, just go back. Like right now you already lose 2. Just go back. You almost lost 3. Back, up, and yeah, prepare for Rayquaza. Because like in this position as well, they actually just rip. right? DreamMax Esports just ripped. Like everyone committed Unite, right? Everyone committed everything on DreamMax Esports, minus the Umbreon though. But like, this is so fast. This is so fast. This is so fast. They just rip. Now it's crazy. I think it's also partially luck, but partially because they Nouns Esports didn't have any preparation for this Rayquaza fight. Right? Nouns Esports doesn't have any preparation for this Rayquaza fight. Like, I think instead of like, I think Bruv should just jump in. Bruv jump in. Like much earlier. As soon as they touch, just jump in. But like Bruv was hiding in the bush. So like this is also like a information problem, right? Information problem. Bruv was hiding in the bush here, I think. Yeah, Bruv was like pretty up ahead, and like once they just rip, it's just like it's too late to earthquake. And again, it's just I don't know. I don't think non-EXP share Mammosign to carry Mammosign is that good. But like again, it's just probably luck. Look at that the Brave Bird, the Unite, the overheat, everything just like look at that. Like how come the Glaceon got it, right? But like again, like Glaceon the Glaceon Icicle Spear, right? The Glaceon Icicle Spear actually works depending on the missing HP as well. So like it probably got some damage buff, right? It probably got some damage buff on the Icicle Spear. So it makes sense that the Icicle Spear like got it. Like yeah. Okay, look at the Glaceon, it's almost gone. So it makes sense that the Glaceon got it. And that's the reason number one. The reason number two is that Nouns Esports didn't have any setup. They don't have any rip for this situation. I think Talonflame should commit on the rip, right? It may sound weird, but Talonflame needs to commit on the rip, and Gatlo should be the one that's like Gatlo needs to be securing with the overheat. That means he needs to charge, right? He needs to charge his overheat, and Bruv should be helping with the rip. And my god, this is actually such a complex thing. And Blissey should be on, like I don't know, maybe Blissey could be going to could unite the Blaziken, could unite the Mammosign for more pressure. Either way works. And yeah, it's just that they actually lost their ground as well. They actually also lost their ground. Like here, right? Again, like even if you're looking at this fight, right? Even if you're looking at this fight, like they need to decide, right? They need to decide which one they want to go for, objective or kill. Right? Which one they want to go for, objective or kill. And also, again, this is also because of the non-EXP share tank, right? This is the problem with non-EXP share tank. Most of the time, you want to join fight instead of like doing the tank role, right? Like checking the bush or doing whatever, right? Instead, you want to join fight earlier. So Toon got hit here, hurts a lot, and this is also the weakness of Brave Bird in general, right? This is the weakness of Brave Bird in general. Like if it's a fly, maybe if it's a like yes, Brave Bird can get more kills, can pressure more, but like if you would choose fly, you can actually run from that, right? Yeah, like which one do you want, fight or objective? Like there's just no clear it's just unclear like what they want to get, and they lose the fight, they lose the objective as well. It's just like there is no clear thing. Like if you want to go for a fight, Gatlo shouldn't be like Like Gatto should just wait, right? Gatto should just wait and let them initiate, right? Like right here. Like right here, right? Gatto should just wait and let them initiate, right? If they can actually get the objective, it's fine. Just get the kill. But like because you go in like that, it just got awkward. And yeah, like you don't really kill the Aegis anyway. And like yeah, chasing the Leafeon and then going back in again and then like just like exposing the Espeon, it's just like yeah, what is the team trying to do? Like as an observer, like it's just that we don't see any thought or strategy behind like what non-esports is doing. Like DreamMax Esports knows, right? In this fight, DreamMax Esports knows that yeah, they're actually losing, right? They're actually losing. So they're just going to flip anyway, right? They have secures, they have rip, right? Aldigos can also secure with the unite, or just like make sure that the team is still alive while also pushing the enemy with the unite, right? And like yeah, with the enemy jumping in, with Nouns Esports jumping in, Leafeon could just unite, right? And there's actually some damage as well on the Rayquaza, and yeah, like lots of stuffs. Like if it's a fly, right? It's a fly Talonflame, probably could just fly over the Rayquaza and secure with that as well, right? So they can stack secure between overhit and fly. But yeah, this is actually, we can't say that this is luck, but yeah, we can say that we can chalk it up as luck. But again, like DreamMax Esports, they stack up their luck as well. You know, they made their luck, right? They improved their luck by taking a few steps, like doing this and that. Yeah, and then I'm going to just show you something very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Look at that. Look at that, Mazo and Adisu. Oh my god, are they kissing? Are they kissing? Oh no. Now game 3, right? Game 3. I'll be watching it at 2x speed again, and yeah, they keep giving Mazo the Leafeon. Like this is kind of weird. If you don't want to, like, if you feel like it's hard to play the hard to play against a Pokemon, why not just ban it? Right? Why not just ban it? And they actually banned who's Inteleon because they think it's kind of annoying to play against that. Like it can be a ban of like Urshifu and Leafeon, but again, I will not be diving deep into the thingy, into the draft. This is actually such a, like, I don't know why Toon's doing this. It's probably like he got caught, right? He got caught here, and yeah, instead of like going to wherever, actually try to fight. This is such a dangerous zone. Such a dangerous zone to go as a Darkrai without any mobility. Like the Alagos actually took the green berry, the movement speed berry, so Darkrai would not have any escape whatsoever here. So yeah, eject button, and yeah, like they lost the early game already. What to say? Adisu is playing a Mewtwo Y support EXP share. Suffice to say, I think it's a bit too greedy, and like yeah, because they lost the top lane as well, right? They lost the top lane. It's not really a handshake situation. Like if you look at Ender, what's Ender doing, and yeah, like I believe like it's not bad for Ender to stack, but like yeah, It is a very awkward position for Gatlu. And like here comes the thingy, the Leafeon. So I think if Toon doesn't die here at minute 9, right? If Toon didn't die here at minute 9, at the very least they can give more farms to Gatlu. But yeah, Gatlu's still level 4 Torchic. Very sad. Like now the Aegis almost died, but like it's fine. It's fine. It's still fine. And like yeah, despite like of everything, the Darkrai still at level 6. Yeah, Adasu was overextending here actually. Because he has the Mega Evolution, right? He wants to keep pressuring and he just overextends here. Yeah, pretty bad. Top lane got some stacks, got some levels. The Darkrai is very low. Regis actually died earlier, I think. And I don't know. Mewtwo is not that good. This is not really a good Pokemon right now. Like people are still prioritizing Mewtwo, but I don't think Mewtwo is that good. This is such a good kill. The Milook almost killed. No, actually not a good kill, but such a good engagement. The Milook almost killed the Aegislash. The Aegislash still level 6, by the way. Such a good movement by Bruff. And like again, like if you look at it, like which one do you want to go for? Do you want to go for secure, or do you want to go for objective, or do you want to go for like kills? Like yeah, is it secure by Gatlu, but like the positioning alone, like the stalling and the positioning, maybe they want to wait for the Leafeon, but like isn't it much better to actually just poke the objective first and wait for them to go in? And like yeah, this is such a risky fight as well. And look at that! Look at that! The Umbreon just left. The Umbreon just left Gatlu. Oh my god! I know you're a healer, but at least you need to stay. Like you need to stay at the front. Oh my god! Like if Indra dies here, it's fine. Just disengage. Oh my god! Die. Like between the carry and the support, the one that should die first is the support, even if it's a healer. This is such a sad. Maybe like Gatlu thought that yeah, I could survive this, but like there is just too much damage on Gatlu without the healer actually doing anything, and like yeah, like oh boy. And yeah, like 2 carries down, 2 just like doing whatever. Like this is greed actually. I'm going to watch this again. This is such a greedy move. Yeah, they got the Aegislash, but like come on. This is so much greed. This is so much greed. Dying for killing a level. Like yeah, you kill the level 8 thingy, you get 1 level, but you die, and you give like you give them right on 1 level, and you give the Leafeon 1 level as well. Not a good trade. Not a good trade. Very bad trade, I think. No, the kidnap happened. Nothing much happening here. They're just taking objectives, doing stuffs. Unlucky secure. I mean the Aegis couldn't secure. Unlucky. They're actually trying to kill. They're actually playing for the kills. Want something else to score? Very good. But like yeah, the unlucky stuff's happening here and there. Gatlu is actually very Gatlu's armed now. Level 11. like the carry wise level 11, 11, and 10 is actually not too bad with against the enemy 11, 11, and it was 10, but yeah, now like they're on the same level, but like they scored more. Nouns Esports scored more. So positional wise, Nouns Esports actually had a very good momentum here. Right, they also kidnapped the Leafeon. Leafeon that got Unite and stuffs. Actually, it was not the Leafeon. Was that Leafeon? I'm sorry, but like a good kidnap by the Aegislash and just like a good overall unite and engagement. Right? They just keep fighting, keep farming, and they're actually waiting for the objective here. Right? They took the bottom. They got the top objective. Now again. What's the purpose of this fight? What's the purpose of this bottom lane fight? Why? Why be aggressive? Why? Is there any farm? No. Is there any objective? No. What's the purpose of this fight? Like isn't it better for Gatlu to just go top? Like I think bottom lane had like visions on like five right there. I think bottom lane had vision on like 5 enemies. Right? There should be visions on 5 enemies, so like why not Gatlu on like the thingy, right? Just like score on top on T2 and just like chill on the Rayquaza fight. Why fight at all here? Why fight at all? Alright. Let's just take it slow from now, like it's already close to Rayquaza fight anyway. You hit very dangerous move, like but Darkrai ran away. Yeah, they just collapsed on the Blastoise. They got the Blastoise kill, and that's actually a very good overhit. Yeah, they got 3, got 1 kill, got 2 kills, almost got 3, right? Almost got 3. So this is actually such a good position for Nouns Esports. No, this is such a good position. Top lane is still up, right? Top lane is still up. Instead of like instead of like fighting top lane, they can actually go to top lane. But I don't know. It's probably too far. But like yeah, if like they waited for the top lane, I don't know. Maybe they could score 100, back cap 100. You know. So they don't even need to take Rayquaza. Just take the fight on Rayquaza pit against DreamMax Esports and deny them the Rayquaza. But right here, it's such an early unite, right? Like this is a big problem on Nouns Esports part. Blastoise was pretty far away, right? Number 1 Blastoise was pretty far away. Adasu and Gatlu were touching the Rayquaza, despite like they're already winning by 150. Alright. They got the Miraidon. Which is nice. But like right here, you can see like the rip is very slow. Right? The rip is very slow. Bruv here, like even the caster said that it's such an early unite on the Blastoise. Right, it's such an early unite on the Blastoise. Like why unite so early? Why unite this early? And like yeah, this is the problem. This is just the biggest problem actually. The unit was too early, and like I don't see any reason for why Nouns Esports need to actually rip the Rayquaza here. Why? Even if you have a Blastoise, you don't not Blastoise. Even if you have a Blaziken, you don't need to rip. You can actually just poke the Rayquaza and just back out. You know, just poke the Rayquaza and back out. You don't even need to commit the. You don't even need to commit the unite on the Blastoise yet. But like this, just the Elagos just like uniting, right? Preparing to secure. I think the Aegislash was too far. Actually the Aegislash missed. Oh my god, the Aegislash actually missed. And yeah, it's just like unlucky, like it's another lucky secure by DreamMax Esports. Again, number 1, like why did you even like Tunslim shouldn't be uniting the Miraidon that early, right? Number one shouldn't be uniting the Miraidon that early. Prof shouldn't be uniting committing the unite that early. It's also a unite and eject. Like the problem with this rip is that there is no rip. There is no one ripping. Blaziken is not a good rip. Blaziken is a good securer, not a good rip. So like you need someone to rip. The Mewtwo Y, EXP here Mewtwo Y. Nah, I don't think it's a good rip. So like it's a recipe for disaster. The Mewtwo Y stop ripping, and like also a very good slow beam, right? If you watch this, it's a very good slow beam by the Slowbro as well. Like yeah, got knocked to the air, and then like slow beam. It's a sacred sword secure as well. And meanwhile, they also killed the Blaziken. They also killed Gatlu. Man, that's such a sad thing to happen. I think it's just like they had two ideas in mind. They had two plays in mind. Like one is to stall the enemy, one is to just rip because like two were dead. But yeah, it was a mistake. It was a mistake. Because they don't have rip, they don't have secure. It's just like a Blaziken just punching with fire punch and focus blast and the normal punch, and then like once they switch to the thingy, it's just like yeah, a slow beam. It's just a slow beam, which is very sad. Like what if Toon actually save up the unite and actually just unite the Slowbro? So like the only security in the end on Nouns Esports team, right? On Nouns Esports, which was Gatlu in this game, would be safe, right? Would be safe to just like just secure, basically just secure, right? Like that's number one. Number two is that yeah. That's also very weird. Like this fight is very weird. About the Umbreon united very far away. Like where is the Minlook and stuff? It's like I don't know. Positional wise, I don't think like he should be chasing there anymore. Like or like positional wise, I don't think. Yeah. Like just like right there in there is fine, right? He saw the Leafeon and then just like because the Leafeon like went deeper into the jungle, he should just go back and like stay here, right? Stay here because the Minlook is very important, right? His Minlook is very important. Him chasing the thingy doesn't make sense, like because I don't see his like I think he Minlook someone, but like again like why are you so focused on the Leafeon? Right? Why are you so focused on the Leafeon? It's just that instead of focusing on the Leafeon, it should be focusing on the objective. The Leafeon can secure probably, but still, like the Blaziken secure is probably stronger anyway, right? Blaziken secure is probably stronger, and you can actually just Minlook the Aegislash as well to stop the Coup de Grace, aka the Unite. Right, but I still think that the Blaziken secure is much stronger. So like yeah, this is such a sad moment for Nouns Esports. Again, I think one of the biggest problem with Nouns Esports right now is the overlapping roles. And I think just like lack of like strategy. If you look at like Japan team, right, they will stick to one strategy. So unless it's getting banned, right? Like let's say they focus on the Serena, they just play Serena 24/7 every game, and then like the Serena's banned, then yeah, they will change the strategy accordingly, right? But like, if possible, they'll keep playing Serena. Like, if it works, right? So why stop there? Why stop playing the Pokemon? Like their Espeon and Glaceon actually worked very well. Toon's Glaceon is actually very scary. So like the switch up to Talonflame, the switch up to the thingy, just like yeah, it's very yeah. yeah, I think that's all. I think that's all for the video. It's a very long video, so if you enjoy it, please give it a like and a sub. And no hard feeling for anyone. I typically do a VOD review like this. I sometimes roast people. So if you want to watch more of my VOD review, please let me know. I will do more VOD reviews in the future. You can also suggest, right? You can also suggest like what you want to watch, which VOD review you want to watch, and I'll do the VOD review. And yeah, good game in this game. Pretty sad that Nouns Esports lost. The second game they could have won, but yeah, the luck part is just there. The luck part is there. If they secured the Rayquaza on game 2, yeah, Nouns Esports would have won the game. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching once again. See ya.